Hey Gemini, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today I'm going to do your February 14th through the 16th love reading. Keep in mind these are general readings. They cannot possibly apply to every single person watching. But if you would like a personal reading, the link is always in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. For all of my new viewers, I'm an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both decks with crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading today. I also charge both decks on top of your own personalized astrological sign card. So again, this reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising individuals. And as always, I hope everyone is doing well. When I was meditating over you guys' energy, I heard the song Flaws and All by Beyonce. Again, the name of the song is Flaws and All. If you don't know the song, go ahead and put it in search and listen to it because I feel strongly like it's going to tie into your reading today. So when I was shuffling this particular deck, this is your main deck, okay? Because we do two cards. We do one is the general energy and the second is the possible outcome, and then we do a clarifier for both. When I was shuffling this particular deck, okay, I seen, what was it, the Two of Cups, and then the Four of Wands I seen. And this is somebody who just loves you regardless of what it is that either you or this person, somebody has unconditional, unwavering love for another person. And it's powerful, it's strong. I feel it very strongly. As always, I always separate this in front of you guys so you guys can see. I'm going to be surprised just like you are what's at the bottom of the deck. You have the Temperance card. Some of you guys could be in connection or have love interest. That is a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Doesn't have to be. More than anything, could be just the energy. And the energy of Temperance is about healing, waiting, being patient, and also about what I'm picking up with this also is a desire. You see how she's looking right here? And she's looking at this fire. Like I said, some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a fire sign or have passion for a fire sign. And this person really does ignite an energy in you. Because I always say that with this card, how you see how the bottom of her dress has these sparkles of flames. And it makes me think about the lower chakras, right? The root, the sacral, the solar plexus, all of those lower chakras. Like this person is really just, and I don't even use this word, I'm hearing tantalizing. Like this person, you have a passion for this person, either you or this other person. You would know how that applies in your situation. As we part the deck to shuffle, you have the Devil card. Now, even though the Devil card in tarot is, I'm going to turn it up right so you guys can see the image. Even though in tarot, the Devil card is represented by the astrological sign Capricorn, you could be dealing with Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, or that could be your placement. But more so than anything, like I said earlier, I feel like a lot of fiery energy. So some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a fire sign with possibly a Capricorn placement. And I say that because you, of course, look at the flames, right? Look at the fire behind this person or this image. And then you see how she's looking at this fire. With this Devil card, right? This may have been somebody that you may have at one point felt like was toxic. Because keep in mind, I turned this upright so you can see the imagery, but it came up in reverse. So that's why I feel like at one point, you and this person may feel like it was some type of toxic connection. But then you see you have a Temperance right next to it. And that Temperance is about waiting. But you see how Temperance's back is towards this Devil card. And she looks like she's longing. You see how she's looking at it like in this longing type of way? Like she's longing for the return. Because with this being in reverse, I feel like this person, excuse me, whoever this person was you were connected to, and I really feel like it was a strong fire sign energy, you may be wanting this person to return. I'm going to tell you right now, I feel like there's a lack of communication because now my throat chakra is getting closed up. There was a lack of balance, most definitely, with the Six of Pentacles. And now the Temperance is in reverse. There was a lack of balance in the situation. Again, let's get two cards. Your general energy. You and this person had some difficult times together. Because you still had that, after I shuffle, you still had that Six of Pentacles there. And like I said, some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a Capricorn, because now you have this Pentacles and then you have the Devil card with that cap. I feel like if it wasn't a feeling of like toxicity with this person, and it is actually somebody with strong Capricorn placements, it's in reverse because this person may not be in your life right now. But I feel strongly like, whatever kept you guys separated or was a burden, it's being dropped. I feel like there's going to be a union with you and this person. And somebody, like I said, with that song that I heard, I feel like there's somebody who really, 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 with their flaws and all, somebody who really sees beyond the facade of whatever a person is offering or what they're showing. I feel like, and like I said, somebody has some strong fire and earth, very strong fire and earth placements in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If it's not you, it's definitely this other person, because we're seeing the same energies popping up over and over again. Yep. Ooh, and I was just getting ready to say, yes, there's something with the communication. Look at that. That source energy. We know the source is about your thoughts and about communication, about messages. Because I was just getting ready to clear my throat again. I'm telling you, it's something about, and then look at that. You see how the swords is crossed almost near, of course we know that's like technically supposed to be like the cross their heart, but it's not too far from that throat. Somebody is not speaking. Okay. Communication. Again, first of all, Gemini, it could be you, because it's Two of Swords. Swords is Gemini. This is your energy, air sign energy. You be coming out of it though. If it's you who needs to communicate, I feel like you may be getting ready to reach out soon, because it's in reverse. The Two of Swords upright is about somebody who's being indecisive. In reverse is like you know that you need to move forward. So it could be you. No shade. I keep telling you guys all the time. A lot of people get upset when you say things that they don't like, but the truth is, I'm definitely not being biased or shady. I am a Gemini Sun and Venus and North Node and Midhaven. So I'm as Gemini as they get, okay? So I'm not being biased at all. But I have Earth in my chart. My Moon is in Taurus and my Rising is in Virgo. We got a lot of stuff want to just pop out, but okay, there we go. Four of Pentacles. So somebody is definitely holding on to somebody, and it does tie back into that song Flaws and All, because somebody, what I'm hearing is at one point somebody was holding on to something strongly, and I feel like they may be getting ready to let go, because now you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Let's get your clarifiers. At the bottom of the deck, ooh, I just said it may be you, and you may be getting ready to charge in, because this is your air sign energy. And we know the knights and the pages are messengers. And now you have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like it may be you, Gemini. You may be this person who, regardless of what this person is about, and I felt like that earlier, regardless of what you know about this person, you accept them for who they are. And you're going to go charge. You're going to tell them that. And I feel like it's going to be like a blur, like a word vomit, like you're just going to just say it. As we part the deck, you got a lot of energy with you guys, okay? You see how, look at these cards. You're feeling like you're bound, like you can't say something, like you can't speak your mind about something. But this is most definitely in your head. You're feeling like you can't speak about this situation. Let's find out. Let's see if we can find out why. Because you're feeling like you can, but it doesn't matter. I feel like you're going to. You're going to communicate. There's going to be some type of communication. And like I said, again, with this Pentacle energy, you could definitely be dealing with an earth sign. Like I said, strong Capricorn is what we picked up initially. Strong Capricorn energy. You were trying to be patient at one point. But I feel like with this now coming, with the Knight of Swords now coming up in reverse, I feel like you're impatient. And at one point you were, at one point you were holding back and you were fighting communication. I feel like now you are getting ready to like just somebody, you're gonna, if this, because this person can have air in their chart too, but I feel like it's you. I hope I don't say nothing, because I have a propensity for saying things that I don't have any business saying sometimes, like especially in love. If I love you, I love you, and I'm gonna say it, even if I try to hide it. And what I'm also picking up too with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like that's you trying to hold back. You or this other person are trying to hold back, because I'm going to turn it upright so you can see it. You see how he has this, he's holding this to his chest. Okay? Trying to hold back those feelings and emotions. Let's get a clarifier. One for our Two of Swords in reverse and one for our Four of Pentacles. A lot of energy requiring balance. You got the Two of Swords. Two is about balance. That four. Okay, 2 + 2 = 4. really needing balance. So that's, you know, numerology facts. There's a need for balance. Anything with twos, there's definitely a need for balance. Balance and reciprocity. Oh, okay. And like I said earlier, and I don't know how this flipped out because it just flipped out like kind of, so I don't know if it was meant to be upright or not. You have the Seven of Swords. Again, a lot of sword energy. So I feel like, I don't feel like, because technically, okay, the Seven of Swords is about somebody being sneaky, manipulative, kind of conniving, untrustworthy. What I'm picking up from this, because see, look at what popped out is the Queen of Wands. What I'm picking up from this is that this was somebody who was holding back their feelings. And then I just tell you guys about this two energy, and look what's behind him. Two swords. His five right here carrying him. And there's two swords behind him. I feel like this is somebody who is not speaking about this relationship, the twos, you know, a couple. This is somebody who's not speaking to their partner or the person that they're interested in. And they think they're being slick with their emotions. And I don't feel like you're going to be able to do that, because then you have the Queen of Wands that popped out. So you have the Queen of Wands clarifying the Two of Swords. Because you're very passionate. You or this other person. And I feel like it's you, Gemini, very passionate about this person. Very passionate. Queen of Wands, very passionate. Some of you guys could be in love with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Doesn't have to be with that. That is the energy for that. Ooh. If they fall on the floor, I don't pick them up, because it's not meant for us to have. Those flew to the floor, okay? There we go. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Again, you have the Two of Pentacles clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's in their mind. Somebody's juggling their mind about whether or not they want to speak up. And that's the deceit. Okay? If you look at this card, they look like the same person, don't they? That's the deceit, Gemini. You want to speak. Because look how he's carrying some swords. Like he's taking some communication, some thoughts, some messages. You want to speak to someone, but you're not speaking because you're trying to hold it to your chest. But again, I'm going to say it's in reverse. So I feel like you're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to do it much longer. And I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, like you're juggling how you're going to say it. Like you're in your mind about it. You know, look how big his head is. Every time I see this, I think about how big this head is. Like, you know, what is that like when people just I can't think of the cartoon or the show where somebody was just, every time they kept thinking about something, they're holding it to themselves, their head would get bigger. You see how that hat is like extending? Like this person can't hold it. I'm telling you, I feel like this is the same person. This is you. Look at both of them are wearing these red hats, right? This is making me feel like very strongly like you were trying to hold it to yourself, but you can't anymore. I don't feel like you can anymore because you're too passionate about this person. And with this Two of Pentacles, I feel like you're trying to decide on how you're going to communicate with this person. Because either way it goes, there's going to be some communication. There's going to be communication. Okay? Because you can no longer hold that in. So now you're no longer in your mind about it. Now you're just pretty much trying to think about how you're going to do it. And I know a lot of people are, because I'm not a fan of this Seven of Swords either. But I'm telling you right now, with the Seven of Swords, this is you manipulating yourself or trying to talk yourself out of something. But you or this other person, but I feel like it's strongly it's you. You're passionate about this person. You are, and you're not going to be able to hold it back. Right now, I feel like this is a Gemini who's trying to, I'm hearing weigh their options and also trying to decide, what am I going to say? How am I going to say this? How am I going to address this? Because there's some communication that needs to be had. There could have been possible. It's definitely breakdowns in communication because you have a lot of sword energy here. Even though that is your energy, there's a lot of breakdowns in communication. Ooh. And you know what? This is the first time I ever noticed that about this card. In the background, you probably can't see it because I'm right up under my light. There's flags right here. And I want to say two of the flags. There's two big flags and they're yellow. And then there's two behind it and they're red. So red flags. So there's some red flags that you need to pay attention to in this situation. And that could possibly be why you were holding back, because you probably did. There were some there were some red flags being drawn to these red shoes, that red hat. There was red flags in this situation. Also keep in mind, you have one big boat right here, one small boat right here. There's multiple flags here. Like you could have had a lot of gossip There could have been a lot of gossip about you and this person, or there could have been a lot of gossip about this person that interfered with this situation. Nonetheless, yeah, okay. It's tying in now. So the sun, flaws and all. Beyonce is basically saying, like, regardless of what it is that she does or whatever this person accepts for her for who she is, you will know how this applies. If it's you or the other person, whatever the case, you heard there was some gossip I'm hearing. And that's why we're seeing all of these damn swords. And what I also want you to notice, you see how there's tents, and you see how that door is open, that tent is open, as if there's people watching in the background. And we know where it's tense. It looks like a circus. Where there's circus, there's entertainers. There's a lot going on. And I never noticed that about this card. You know, look at how many flags are in this small boat. There's other people who are speaking. There's other people. And that could also be that Seven of Swords. There's communication that is deceitful. And there were people who were spreading rumors. And I strongly feel like it's you, Gemini. You see through it. Yep. You see through it. That's why this Two of Swords is in reverse. This is your energy. I'm going to turn it up right so you can see the images. You see how she has the blindfolds over her eyes in reverse. She's no longer blindfolded. I feel like you see through the drama. You see through the gossip, because this is gossip. And this spread, this is definitely gossip. You see through it. And even though I feel like there's still some truth to some of the things that people have been saying, I don't feel like 100%, but I feel like there's some clarity now. And just as I said that I'm looking at her, she's holding this little sunflower, like a brighter day, like a sunlight. There was some type of illumination. And regardless of what you heard, because I feel like something you heard really stuck to you, but it's going to be true. And regardless, you're going to accept them for who they are, flaws and all. Either you're going to accept this person, or this person is going to accept you, flaws and all, like regardless, because you're not letting go of this person. You're holding on to your feelings about them, and I feel like you're holding on to this person, period. You're holding on to this person, and you're trying to decipher how you're going to connect with them and how you're going to communicate with them about your feelings. Because you have strong feelings for somebody, most definitely with this Queen of Wands. I feel like some of you guys are definitely dealing with a fire sign, but more than anything, your energy as a whole, you have passion for this person, a lot of passion for this person. Look at her face. She looks like she's in distress. It's like you're in distress without this person. Not that you can't live without this person, but there is distress, most definitely. Okay? So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.